Welcome to Truish, your soft news bulletin delivered hot off the press to you by me, Daisy Maskell. And joining me as my expert correspondent this week is Morgan Rees. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you doing, Daisy?
I'm good, darling. How are you?
I'm ticking all right. It's the hottest day of the year so far. I'm in all black. What a mistake.
I feel like we're kind of soul sisters in this regard. For some weird reason, when it's hot in the UK, I just refuse to take off the layers. I'm very, just like anti-shorts, anti-t-shirt.
What about it? Does it feel revealing? Do you feel vulnerable?
I think we have to be like way into the 30s for me to get an arm out in the UK, because I don't want to fall into the stereotype. So your outfit today is just so matching my summertime vibe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For the listeners, I look like I'm come straight from the Addams Family photo shoot. I'm in a black posh tracksuit and Doc Martens. Where do you stand on tracksuit and Doc Martens?
I'm so in.
So in.
I mean, like for me, I think a tracksuit goes with any type of footwear. Like that whole trend of like wearing heels in a tracksuit, like I'm go for it.
I'm completely head to toe in boyfriend clothes. I'm only dressed by them. Where you found a common ground. Tell me where you sit on this. He's very fashion. Yep. I'm very charity shop. We've met in the middle, vintage.
Stunning. Hello. I feel like I'm the baby of the two of you, because I'm like I love a bit of designer, but I also will ride and die for a car boot charity shop. So I'm so there. I think this is gorge. Meet in the middle, make it vintage.
I know. So this is the reason I put it on my story today, on my Instagram story. Yeah. I said, does tracksuits go with Doc Martens? It's 50-50.
No, I think an unexpected, this isn't necessarily unexpected, but I think unexpected footwear is always a fashion statement. An unexpected footwear choice immediately makes an outfit more chic. So Doc Martens go with anything.
Hey, there you go. And then we've got to talk about your outfit.
No, I don't know what we're dressing ourselves in. It is kind of very much charity shop.
Love a charity shop. I love everything about it. I love the finding of the steel, wading through the cack. I love the fact that every teenager treats it like it's a punishment, but every elderly person that works there treats it like it's the military.
Yes.
I adore the cacophony that is of charity shop. When you're a bigger lad, a lot of the people that die have your size, so there's a lot of my clothing in charity shops.
Right.
A lot of XLs, a lot of XXLs in the charity shop.
That's a really interesting point that you found. So I find that a lot of my style is very old lady. So I guess a lot of the people that die and then get their clothes or their home goods donated are right up my street.
Yeah.
Well, I hear that you went to a wedding. You didn't only go to a wedding recently, but what were you, a master of ceremony?
Master of ceremonies.
This is so important.
Which sounds very grandiose, doesn't it? But essentially it was just me going, please welcome the new Mr. and Mrs. Pottle. Me introducing people, that sort of thing. It's my job. But we were saying just before, I've met Master of Ceremony Friday, Saturday night gigs. You know, people that have had 3 pints, hen do, stag do, that sort of nonsense, or big venues, sometimes small venues, mainly small venues. But I was just introducing every aspect of the wedding like I was introducing Mickey Flanagan onto the stage. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Did you have I feel like this role requires like a cane or something. Did you have
wanted to get a bell and pretend I was the wedding crier.
Yeah.
I wanted to go, hear all the bridesmaids, all the groomsmen to the photos. And I wanted to do that. And then obviously there was divorced parents drama there, where it was all good, but it's like I don't know everyone's names.
Yep.
And some people can't be in the same room as each other. And like they shared names. It was like, oh my God.
But you smashed it, darling. You absolutely smashed it.
Yeah. I am pretty proud.
Oh, that is fun. No props involved. Well, Morgan, what is on your docket this week? What have you got for me?
What have I got for you?
Yeah, give it to me.
I think I have refound what the internet is supposed to be about, to me.
Okay, that's quite the task that you've taken on there.
Well, no, it landed on my lap. This is the one thing about the algorithm. I think it's rotten everyone's brain. I think it's for the detriment of humanity, and I think it is the source of a lot of hatred in the world. But sometimes it really nails you.
Oh, I'm so excited. We've got a little video.
Well, it is a woman from Swansea called Dawn Fern, and she is a foodie, and she's made a whole Instagram and whole social media about finding the best custard slice in South Wales.
Yes, thank you, Dawn Fern.
Dawn Fern, yeah.
Dawn Fern is getting a follow. Oh my gosh, can I see some of her vids?
Yes, so we got
South Wales custard slice tour. I have found 5 different ways to eat a custard slice, which I'll tag now. But I found a bonus way, and this is ingenious.
I just love it.
She is adorable. Stop it right now. I can't cope.
I know it's equal parts adorable, equal parts autistic. It's so phenomenal. It's someone that just adores and obsesses about custard slices, and
That is the cutest thing ever.
It's so cute.
Hold on a second. Are custard slices originally from like is that a delicacy from Swansea, or is this just Dawn just loves a
she
custard
just
slice?
fucking loves them.
Oh,
It's to me, it just sings of harmless,
Yeah.
wonderful, spectacular people doing harmless, spectacular things that wouldn't work anywhere else other than the internet. And that's why I love it. It's just her going around different places in South Wales, Swansea area, going to little cafes. People are reaching out to her, going, "Please come here." She's now become an influencer in a way. So she's a full-time carer of her mother-in-law and a friend of a friend. There's like 85 and 100 years old. So she just does, and she just does this on the side.
Stop! That is the cutest thing. We need more Dawn fans in the world and on the internet too.
I just love it. And it's inspired me. I want to do something now.
Do you have a specialist subject, Morgan, that you could get on TikTok and talk about, or is there like one, even if it's a foodie thing that you're the connoisseur of?
I'm a wannabe connoisseur. I want to deep dive into something. This is the thing. I thought we could brainstorm. I wanted to ask what your one would be.
Oh, okay.
I've already seen someone do sticky toffee puddings.
Do you know what I am?
What are you?
A tiramisu.
There's your next series.
I'm a tiramisu. Can I like, this is a terrible, terrible confession, but there is a Italian, I think there's one, the one that I go to, my go-to one, but I think there is another one in London, is Pizza Papagoni's on Stroud Green Road. I would go to say it's like the best. It is the best Italian, even outside, like.
Oh, we're not talking tiramisu. We're talking about Italian.
Inside and outside of Italy, but they're tiramisu. Morgan, oh my God, I can't. I must order this tiramisu, I swear to God. Yeah. Maybe 3 times a week on delivery. They get it sent to me.
You don't go 3 times a week.
I swear to you now, it's an illness.
That is mental.
It is an illness. No, it's so bad. On my receipt, you know, when you get a receipt, I think it is actually only Deliveroo that delivers this level of humiliation, but it will tell you how many orders you've done from that place. I think it says mean. Like it will label you as like frequently ordered from, and it literally has, I think, something like 46 orders. It's horrific. And it's just the tiramisu that I'll get delivered. Yeah. So I think I'm a tiramisu. I think I could be a tiramisu connoisseur.
Do they know you as tiramisu lady? If you walked in, would they go, "Oh my God, it's her, tell the chef."
100% they know. No, I'm telling you, they definitely know. And I need to actually, because I have been in there many times and actually sat down and had like a 3-course meal. But I've never told them that I am the woman that orders the tiramisu 3 times a week. But if I did, they would 100% know who they would be able to put like a face to the order, because it has to be a running joke in that establishment now.
We've got a shelf in the fridge just for you. That'd be what it is. Because we were talking to producer James before about he just had the best roast. What pipped that roast to being the best one? What pipped that tiramisu to being the best tiramisu? Do
you know what? I think they're not very alcohol heavy with it. It's more of a coffee flavour than the alcohol. And I think the alcohol, because I actually had a store-bought tiramisu over the weekend, and it just was not a patch. It was not a patch on this one, because they've gone very alcohol heavy, and I feel like a lot of places do. Whereas the coffee comes through, the sponge is soaked to perfection, and it's in like big square slices. The cream to sponge ratio is spot on. It's not it's not too soggy, but you've got enough moisture where the cream and the sponge, there's just a nice situation that's going on between the two. There's a nice marriage happening there. It's just fantastic. So I think tiramisus would be my version of the custard slice.
I think it's not too bad. We should start this. We'll reconvene in a year.
Yeah.
But you obviously God damn, are you getting that 3 times a week? You went somewhere else there.
But I like the so my version of Dawn is that Rate My Takeaway guy. Have you seen him?
Oh, yeah.
I do kind of like
John,
him.
is it?
Yeah. He's got his little table set up and everything.
Yeah, perfect.
I think he's quite cute. My boyfriend introduced me to him, and I thought he was kind of like a niche internet, like one of his internet heroes. But I saw that he was at the Brits this year.
He's humongous.
He's huge.
Yeah.
Stop.
Well, there's like another guy I do comedy with him. He's found like a really fame's the right word I'm searching for. His name's Sandro. And you might have seen his thing similar. He goes, "What I drink in a day?" And it's just him logging as much as he drinks in a day, and it's obscene. You have to follow him. He's probably got another 4 years left, and then he's wonderful. I really want to do something like that. I want him to come to Pride, and I want him to do What I Drink in a Gay. It doesn't quite work.
That's fun. That's so fun. No, I'm obsessed. There's also another TikTok lady that I followed for a while. She's like an internet sweetheart. She's a Turkish lady called Sevda, and she does eat with me videos. They're like dish up dinner with me. Oh. She's just a cutie. She's just like a really humble mum from like North London. Yeah, and she's just adorable. She's just got her little family, and she just dishes up dinner every night. And I'm there. I'm just so into it. I'm so into that side of the internet.
Yeah, me too. It's and again, I'm saying something that I just love the fact it's harmless. And I know, okay, you poke and prod, you got to test the boundaries sometimes, and you run the line, you walk the line. It shows your hypocrisy sometimes, but sometimes you're just like, oh God, this is just harmless and brilliant.
You need that bit of light in your life sometimes, I tell you. You really do. I love that. Thank you so much for bringing that on this week's episode. That is like so bang on, and that's just made me smile today. Morgan, I want your expert opinion on this. Okay, so this is what is on my docket. This didn't come up on my algorithm, but I just saw this in conversation. I think it was on a Reddit thread. So I want your thoughts on this man who is asked for advice on how to deal with his wife's terminal diagnosis. Okay?
Sorry, this is absolutely not what I was expecting.
Sorry, I should have given you.
It's just quite a gear shift from custard slices. That's all right. I just was not prepared.
Okay, so let me just prepare you this time. Yeah. Let me not make the same mistake again. We're about to shift gears.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cheers. Again, from terminal illness. So they've been married for 10 years, and he says he describes her as the love of his life. And up until recently, he thought that they were the loves of each other's lives. They found out recently that she has just 9 months left to live. And he says that he doesn't remember life without her, and he doesn't know what he's going to do when she's gone. However, he has been making an effort, they both have, to make sure that the last few months and days of her life are going to be good, and he is looking to grant whatever wish that he can for her. So he's been making this effort to tick things off of her bucket list, but the other day she had a surprising request, and that request was to sleep with her ex for one last time, because she feels that was the most physically compatible lover that she's ever had. And before she dies, she wants to have one last go. He's obviously devastated by this. He's also her primary carer, and now he doesn't know what to do. Thoughts? What are we thinking?
Let's work this out loud. So he's a primary carer. So no, he might have to help her do it. It's a bit much.
He's got to do the setup, the admin as well.
Yeah.
Bless his
I
heart.
mean,
how would you feel if your partner turned around and said, for my last wish, I want to sleep with my ex? Is it something that you would grant the request of?
Yeah, but I would give so much money to that ex to go make this an awful experience. Do the worst job possible. Don't you dare make my terminally ill wife come. That's what I would say. It would just be like, you can sleep with her for sure. that just feels like something you could take with you, isn't it? Like your partner didn't need to know that. But it sounds like it doesn't sound like he's doing anything wrong. It just didn't click for you.
Yeah.
Because it's not it's not a threesome, is it? It's like
No. She wants to go off and have her one last night in heaven, is what she's essentially saying, before she then goes.
Yeah, I was going to say she's pretty
heaven.
close.
Yeah,
I mean, like, do you want a peep? A little taste before you go. You're going to be spending a lot more than 7 minutes. Oh my God.
Where do we stand on it? What are we advising him? What I will say is I admire her honesty.
Yes.
I think he has obviously created a safe enough space in their relationship where she feels open and comfortable enough to share this one last desire. Is that a painful thing to say to your husband in the final few months of your lives or your marriage together? Jesus, I don't know.
I think that's in the grand scheme of, I think, how much that's going to then hurt your partner going forward and also going back. He's then going to go back over the last 10 years and go, oh, I wasn't actually up to scratch those last 10 years. I think that might be a small burden to pay.
Yeah.
Just go like, do you know what? He's looking after me pretty good. I could probably tell him he's not in my top 10.
On the list of bucket list final wish things, it's a unique one.
Oh, it's a unique one.
It's a unique one.
And I think I can totally see what you mean. The fact that she's been very honest, and fair play to both of them. They must have been able to create a very honest, open space to be able to discuss that.
But it's cost and worth.
Yeah.
Are we going to put it down to cost and worth?
Yeah. Which way is it? The cost is not,
I think
equating the worth.
Yeah, is it really for the pain that is going to cause to your surviving husband? And I guess the way that's going to taint your marriage and his memory of your marriage moving forward, is it really worth it? Maybe. Do
you think he would commit to the same level of care afterwards? I'm not saying I would. I'm saying about this gentleman.
Yeah, because then you've got to then go and look after your spouse in their final moments after knowing that they've requested and then followed through with sleeping with their ex. I don't know where that leaves you.
I think it's the two things that are crucial here for me are it's an ex and because they were the most compatible with me. I think to me that was like you could have just left that to yourself and probably got away with it. It's like, oh, just before I go, I would like to just taste something, not taste, you know what I mean? Just sample something else. Just go, go on. It's like you're not cheating because you're not crossing any boundaries.
Yeah.
It's the fact you said it's my ex and it's because you're not him.
Yeah. Fuck. I think that gives this man his answer. Bless his heart. Well, we hope it works out well for him. What would your final wish be, Morgan? Have you ever thought or is there something on your bucket list that you'd love to tick off before you kick it?
The only thing outside of career goals, I just want to see everything and I want to eat everything. I want to eat my way across the world.
That's mine too.
I have.
We're little foodies, me and you.
Yeah, I'm a real. I can't wait to get money. I don't care about how many bedrooms my house has got. I don't care how the label on my clothes. I don't care about the make of my car. I just want to try everything and eat everything.
Yeah, mine is very food based. Before I kick it, I really want to do one of those 10,000 calorie mukbang videos. Have you seen those?
No.
I feel like they were a bit of a trend, I want to say, maybe 6 years ago on the internet, where people would make videos on YouTube trying to eat 10,000 calories in a day, which is it's quite a tough thing to do, but it's just that is, I want to try and attempt and complete that before I die with just the most amazing.
Maybe that's how you go. I don't want to. You seem like a pretty slim person at the moment. I think that would kill you, no?
Maybe that is how I go. Yeah, not a bad way to go though, I would say.
Yeah, you'd almost look like, and don't take that animal connotations. You know when pigs have an apple in their mouth? You'd have that, but like a Big Mac, and just go. We didn't put that there. She put that there. It's the last thing she had.
Foie gras, right?
yeah. She foie gras herself to death.
Just feed her. Just stuff her to death. Yeah, no, I'm a big foodie, and yeah, I get that. Just eating your way around the world before you.
It's all. I think it's a
Before you
great
die.
way. I'm such a foodie.
Yeah.
I'm such a foodie. I think it's a great way of getting to know a place. I get a great way to know the history of the place, a great way to know the culture of the place.
Yeah.
Great way of getting to know people.
And just to connect, right? There's something food is so beautiful. Though I love that. That's a great answer.
I think the best thing to do on holiday is take a class.
A cooking class.
Yeah, I take a cooking class whenever I go on holiday.
Yeah, like that. And also your thoughts on this one, moving away from from final thoughts and sleeping with the ex. I was watching an old episode of Shark Tank, which I'm a massive fan of. Do you like Shark Tank? Do you like Dragon's Den? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Yeah, my friend just was on it, and
Stop.
yeah, he's huge.
Who are they? What did they make?
Vegan dog food, Omni. So my friend Shiv was on it, and Stephen Bartlett and Deborah Meaden.
Oh my
invested.
gosh.
Yeah, they just reported just a kid from Birmingham. Just worked his way up now, 11 million in sales.
That is insane. I'd love to know what the behind the scenes of being on Dragon's Den is like. That is so fun.
Yeah.
Would you ever go on? Do you have a little invention in your mind or a business that you'd like to one day see?
It's not really a business. I think it's more like Samaritans, but it's less about getting off thoughts of unaliving yourself and just getting bad energy out of you. If you want to have a good old bitch,
Yeah.
just call them.
Oh
I don't know
God,
I don't know what I would call it. But
Wouldn't that be great? Like a little hotline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't. And they reinforce what you say. They don't try and talk you down. They just go, yeah, you're right, and then just get it out. Just get it out.
A hotline that blows smoke up your ass, but you can also just unapologetically vent to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't burden your friends. I mean, I know everyone should be talking, men should talk, but sometimes, oh my God, they should learn to speak before they talk. And then I was just get a hotline, and then just go, oh, sorry, I just blew off my steam. I just talked to the Samaritans.
That is so good. I would invest.
Yeah.
I can also see a place for that in my life. See, that's the mistake I made with therapy. I thought with therapy, I could just sit in a chair and vent, and then that person would then tell me that I was right. But that's not really how therapy works.
The worst part, they don't give you any judgment. I think therapy is a bit like brushing your teeth. I think if you do too much, you're doing yourself harm.
Yeah. Like I just got to a point where I was like, I forgot that this was the part that I was paying for. I was paying to vent, but I was also paying for someone to also tell me about myself, which I don't love that bit.
Yeah. No, me and my partner did couples therapy very briefly.
Did
Everything
you?
it was just one argument we couldn't get over. We were like, right, we need well, not a third, but we need an adjudicator here. But that was the issue. We were looking for an adjudicator. We got and then we were like, oh no, because we had the couples therapy. And we were like, but which one of us is right?
So I'm so interested in couples therapy. Where does that mediator stand? Do you ever feel like, well, when you left your session, did it feel like one person was more vindicated than the other, or were they very neutral?
They were annoyingly neutral.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they were doing the right thing, which is so annoying sometimes. But it was like, oh God, I guess we got. It was really good. What am I dancing around here? No, none of us felt like one of us was more vindicated.
Okay.
But that was secretly what we were hoping for, I think. But it was just one argument we couldn't get over. Everything's still roses.
And sometimes, actually, I guess in that sense, sometimes it's just good to have that third person in the room for you to just like open up and speak about how you're making each other feel. So yeah, I get that. But a hotline would be fantastic. That's a great little startup to think about in the future. I like that.
Yeah, I just think that some people are like, the amount of times I've gone out with friends, I've gone like, hey, anything on your mind? Yeah. Or not anything on your mind, or what's going on? And then you just go like, I've also got stuff going on.
Yeah.
This can be a bit of a two-way street sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. That unloading and not feeling bad about it would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Love that. Well, I was watching this episode of Shark Tank, not Dragons. I don't know why I'm not as into Dragon's Den as I am Shark Tank. But now that your friend was on it, I'm going to go and find their episode because I'm so interested to see how that panned out. But there was someone on Shark Tank that created this fantastic contraption that stops people from spitting all over their birthday cake when they blow out their candles.
Okay.
Which is my pet peeve.
Yeah.
How do you feel about people blowing out candles on a birthday cake? Is that something that knocks you sick, or are you okay with...
I'm surprisingly good at just going, never mind about that. And I'm too focused on the cake, to be honest.
You're already there with your side plate.
Yeah. I don't mind that because that's by accident. I just go, it's like, like the one thing that puts me off having kids is the fact they don't cover their mouths when they cough. Have you seen a kid cough? It's gross. And so, yeah, I can, for some reason, I can go, yep, that's cool, that's fine, because it was unintentional. Intentional. Yeah, I had no idea it was the intent of a spit that makes me decide if I like it or not.
How do you feel about kids that blow out other people's or want to blow out other people's candles on like their birthday?
Wherever the one thing down from smacking, I think, should be employed. That's what I'm like. I think like a harsh lesson has to be learned here.
I get served those videos all the time on my algorithm. It's just kids trying to blow out other kids' candles. It's just compilations of them. Oh my God.
Yeah, there was a girl at school that did it, and we all really disliked her, and we never saw her again. I don't want to say her name. I can picture it. We were old. We were about 16 as well.
Oh my God! And she insisted on blowing out other people's candles.
Yeah. And it was like in the summer holiday, so we weren't seeing her at school the next week. She blew out someone's candles. We were like, what the hell are you doing? And we never saw her again. How
do you feel? Well, you've been to a wedding recently, but how do you feel about kids at weddings?
Each to their own, but I personally wouldn't. I think most people are all right with it, and I think they get it. It's not like it's not like you've given plenty of notice. It's not like they're blocked at the door. Keep them in the car, crack the window open. What about you?
No, I'm the same. I love kids. I think they're so sweet and they've got such a place in society. At my wedding, however, I'm much more with you on that. With the same with the candles, like kids blowing out other kids' candles. No. Yeah. But kids at weddings, At my wedding, I don't mind them at other people's weddings. I do just think at my own wedding, I think it does restrict the adults too, like the adults that are looking after them, but also like if there is a kid in a room, I am very focused on that kid, like making sure that they're safe, making sure that they're not running out the door, making sure that they're not touching something, even if it's not my kid. I'm very kid safety conscious, so I would worry that kids at my wedding would also stop people from being able to let their hair down.
Exactly the same.
There's drinking involved. Is it an environment for kids? Probably not.
No, I don't want my I'm going to say that to the wedding planner. I don't want an environment for kids. So I want sharp corners, I want loud music, I want scary clowns. But no, I know exactly what you mean. It's like I'm paying 150 quid for everyone to have lunch each. Can I have your undivided attention, please?
Yeah. We'll make our weddings as non-kid friendly as possible.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah. I'm there with you on that.
Okay, bring your kid, but they got to do homework. There's the homework table. Bring your homework.
Hazards everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh God, no, that's funny. That is really funny. I remember just back on the candles, on blowing out candles, because I think alongside that there was this study that was done that apparently blowing out candles, which is now going to not ever allow you to just brush someone blowing bacteria all over a cake aside, apparently increases bacteria by 1,400%.
Got to, undoubtedly. The moment you think about the mechanics of what's going on, you just go, yeah, of course, that's the super spreader.
I think the reason why I have a particular issue with people blowing out candles on a cake and then proceeding to serve that cake to other people was I went to an anniversary once, and obviously it was an older couple, and one the old man, he bent down with his wife to blow out the cake, the candles on the cake, and his teeth came out.
Of course. It was that or a big guff, wasn't it? Yeah.
And then proceeded to say, do you want to pass me your plate, love? No. Yeah. No.
Wherever those teeth fell, that's your slice.
No. So I've got a particular fear about people.
It'd be great if it was a Connor the Caterpillar one. It was just that up front. But yeah, that is
Ooh.
yeah. How do I feel about that now? Yeah, it's kind of ruined cakes for me.
Yeah, not
And
for
that's
me.
that's hard to do.
Not for me. Oh God, Morgan.
So what is the device? Is it just a tube? Is it
So
a
it's
straw?
like it's almost like it looks like I think they did invest. Yeah, I think it was an old episode, so I think the business is like no
Yeah.
more. But I kind of get why, because it does kind of take the fun out of the pick of you blowing your candles out. It was like a tube that they blow into, and I think it's got like a little fan on the end, so it's the fan that actually blows out the candle as opposed to your breath and your spit. And I think there's probably some sort of contraption inside this tube that catches all of the bacteria.
Okay, wow.
I don't know what my invention would be, but your hotline invention has really got my mind ticking over. I don't know what my invention would be for Shark Tank or Dragon's Den. I don't think I'm as creative as you.
I got another one. It's not a device. It's just a pet peeve that I think we've got to work around the pet peeve. And mine is the fact that spices jars don't accept teaspoons into them.
Oh,
So everything will ask for a teaspoon, and
Yep.
you can never get a teaspoon in.
Yep.
So I think we need to make narrow teaspoons that still have the same serving size but are narrower in length.
because the problem is they have that, which is even more annoying. So even when you I feel like we've got the same spice jars.
Yeah.
Even when you unscrew the main lid, it still doesn't fit inside.
No.
But they create that most ridiculous contraption on the top of the spice jar. Half of it is the sprinkle side.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're fitting in the other half.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so with you on that. It's infuriating. So you have to sort of try and tip it onto the teaspoon, which ends up going everywhere.
Completely. 100,000 in your spoon.
Yeah. You're a little Steve Jobs, Morgan. You're a great little inventor, you are. Oh my goodness. This has been such a joy to have you on this episode of Truish. Please tell me what you got coming up for the rest of the year.
I have got a tour this September onwards in the UK and Ireland called What a Bummer.
I love the name of this tour.
Yeah, thanks. It's really good. One problem is I'm only getting bummers at the moment, so it is open to everyone that doesn't bum. I should stress that is the one problem I've done that with the first tour. I got a bit of a gay pun. It was called By and Large.
Love it.
And then I was like, oh, I got loads of bi people. I went, of course. What was I thinking?
I love it.
Yeah, so I got a podcast called Chatting with Chose, which I do with Josh Jones and Garode Farrelly. Other than that, it's social media. Other than that, got loads of things in the works. Let's just hope one of them pops off.
It's so exciting. What can we expect from your tour?
It's just it's changed since when I first wrote it. It is genuinely an hour and a half of a great laugh. Got some secret support acts, which is absolutely brilliant. Amazing. And something a little different as well in a few of the big venues like Bloomsbury Theatre and the Bristol Old Vic. Otherwise, it's just long stories about 3 years being in a relationship, experimenting with clothing, bit of a story about neurodivergence, and just your classic knob gags.
Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so exciting, Morgan. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Of course.